Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Recovery Classroom. My name is Drew. I am an alcoholic, and today I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I could not be any more grateful. Yes, I know it's a little early, and that's okay. We had a great CrossTalk meeting, and I guess I'm still just razzed up about that. Last night, we had some really good topics, deep and insightful and meaningful topics come in that we were able to discuss and participate. So I want to thank everybody who came down and participated in the dialogue, who shared their experience, strength, and hope with me. I get so much out of that meeting. It's always the quickest hour in recovery, and I love it. And I'm excited that we're going to go into Treatment Center this morning and host one of our QA panels, the Recovery Classroom QA panel, which is always so much fun. And I always get cussed, and I think that's part of what makes it fun. But anyway, one of the topics that came in last night that we were not able to get to, I wanted to bring it up here on the monologue this morning, is would you go back and change your first relapse, and would your recovery path be different today? For me, it's a two-part question, right? No, I would not go back and change my first relapse. And yes, if I were to do that, then yes, my path would be different. And there's a lot to unpack there, first and foremost. There are things, I 100% concede, there are things in my past that I'm just not proud of. No question. I think we could all say that. I'm not proud of the fact that I relapsed. I'm not proud of the fact of all the times that I tried to convince other people, oh, you just watch me, I can control my drinking, and then I failed miserably. I'm not proud of those things. I'm not proud of the mistakes I made, some of the conversations and some of the behaviors and actions I took. I'm just not. Okay, and that's fair. We all have that. But I can't talk about this topic without talking about one of the 9-step promises. And that promise is, we will not regret the past nor wish to shut the door on it. What does he mean by that? What does Bill mean by that from the big book? Well, walk and talk and live and prove. See, that first relapse, that action that I'm not so proud of, that mistake that I might have made, I'm able to use that today to connect with other people, to reassure other people that, hey, you know what? I did this dumbass stuff over here, and I turned out relatively okay. You can too. You can too. See, I'm able to take the mess that I made and turn it into a message for others. And what could be better than that? I'm able to leverage all those mistakes, the relapses included, and actually convince others, look, I've been where you're at. I was there. I remember the logic, if there was any to be applied, that I used to convince myself I was allowed to take that one drink because I had mastered my drinking. I can share that with somebody else who may be in the very same place now that I was then. And I can hopefully connect with that person and convince them, the same thing that was convinced to me. See, I was hopeless. I remember all the relapses, going, how did I get back in this situation? I was doing good. I was 3 months sober. I was 6 months sober. And now here I am. I can't stop at all. I remember just resigning my fate to dying by drink. To death by drink is what I used to say. I was going to die drunk. They were going to find me dead with a bottle in my hand. I remember just giving up. And to see, I can take all those things, my relapses, all my mistakes, all the angry words that I spoke and the actions that I took. I can take all those things and help convince other people who may be right now where I was at then. Help convince them that, you know what? Things are going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. You can turn this around. It's not hopeless anymore, right? There is hope at the end of the road. At the end of the day, I want to take the very experiences that you may want to change, you may not be proud of, you may wish you could change. You'll want to take those and leverage those. Use those to share your experience with others, and as we say all the time, to connect and engage with those who suffer from substance use disorders and to communicate to them a message of hope, healing, and restoration. That's all we're trying to do. And I can't do that without my mistakes. I can't do that without my relapses. I can't connect with somebody, with another alcoholic or another drug addict who may have relapsed right now if I've never relapsed. I can't quite connect with them quite as effectively. Now, sure, it doesn't mean I can't talk to them and share my own personal experiences, But I know for me personally, yeah, I relapsed. I relapsed a lot. I kept thinking, oh, I've got this. I've got this. Come to find out, I didn't have it. I remember telling folks, oh, you just sit back and watch me. You watch how good I can control my drinking. I've mastered my drinking. I remember telling folks that too. And guess what? I was proven wrong time and again. I was wrong. Where was I? Because again, those very experiences are now what allow me to convince others, to connect with others, to let them know, hey, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're feeling. I had that feeling of hopelessness. I remember my third or fourth relapse. I remember what I was thinking whenever I was put in that position, whenever I did take that first drink. I can connect with them and still reassure them that recovery is possible. What could be better? What could be better than that? At the end of the day, you want to use those experiences. You want to use those experiences to help connect with others. Now, let me say this very, very clearly. Relapse doesn't have to be part of your story, but it can be. It can be. And I'm in no way, shape, or form advocating for anyone to go out and relapse. That's not it at all either. But it's something that, sure, you may not like, that you may have done in your past that you're not proud of. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Matter of fact, if anything, it's going to be another tool in your arsenal, another tool in your toolkit to use to connect and reach others and give them the hope that you may be seeking right now. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. Thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. You guys, absolutely keep me sober, and I cannot be any more appreciative. If there's a topic you'd like to hear discussed on these monologues, feel free to reach out to me, Drew, D-R-E-W-M, at recoveryclassroom.org. Take a look at it and see what we can do. So, once again, thank you guys. We do appreciate it, and we'll be talking again soon. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.